Good afternoon. My name is Mike Oren. This is VFW 1404, and this is my reflection video for the week 1 go-to training session last night. The session was mostly just a little bit of housekeeping for the class. We went over the due dates for assignments, which would be Saturday, so there's no more late work accepted now that the due date is no longer Thursday. We went over academic integrity, um, basically saying do not copy code from other students, don't reuse code that you've written in previous coding classes, and if this is your second time taking VFW, don't reuse that code from the previous course. We did go over the Titanium user interface. We didn't get into coding per se, but we did go over the different parts of the Titanium interface. Just to kind of demonstrate everything we've learned, over here is our Finder on the left. So we're going to set up just a quick example project, and we're going to push it to GitHub. We're going to go down to default project, which is the only project we are going to be using in this course, the only template I should say. Project name, just example 1, using the reverse.com name. That's going to become mikeoren.vfw, make it simple. And we're going to let that build. And now this is the main screen that just gives you the information on your project. If we open up the Finder into resources, going down into the app.js folder, this is the blank template that it sets up by default. We're going to get rid of that. Just put a quick comment for us to see. And we're going to click on the main branch of that. Right click, go down to team, and we are going to commit the change that we just made. Commit that. Now this project was saved in the VFW projects folder on my desktop, which is my local repository. Here's example 1. Now we're going to push that to our remote repository by going to team. My remote is set up as origin. We learned last night that we should always pull before we push. We're going to push that to our repository. And there it is, just now, example 1 with the initial commit. So that project is ready to go. Can start coding, start setting up our views, and get a good jump start on this week's project. That was basically what we covered without going into the nitty-gritties of everything. Until next week, this is Mike Oren signing off.